Good morning, everybody. It's Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. It's Monday morning, October 16th, 2023, and yes, welcome to Stupid Perp Tricks. They're not stupid, it's disgusting, it's despicable that they enter your home and steal things. So I had a stack of books that I was reading, and I was quoting some of them for you guys. And they were stolen. And two of them are out of print. They're absolutely invaluable. One of them is by Robert Duncan. The other one's by David Lawson. Yeah, folks, they were stolen from my sofa here in my living room. Another book that was stolen was by Cherubini Global Thuggery. That was a fairly new book that I purchased last year. And then there was another book that was stolen by the same person. It's Corkin Cherubini. So far, it's a total value of $156.13. Last month, two of my brand new locks were stolen at a value of $33.90. They were $16.95 each. And then, as you know, they stole a chicken waterer, chicken feeder. So the value, it just goes up and up and up. And the two books, they're out of stock. You can't get them anymore. They're invaluable. These are, $200 books if you can find them. If you could find them. And they stole them from my living room, from my sofa. A stack of books. That's right, folks. It's absolutely despicable what these criminals do. But they give themselves away. Books just don't pick up and walk themselves out the front door by themselves. Chicken waterers don't disappear all by themselves. The grass doesn't get dug up overnight all by itself. And if you saw what my property looks like now, you would be in disbelief compared to what it was just a month ago. Yeah, so I am complaining. I am complaining, folks. I mean, it's off the charts. I watched part of Roy's targeted testimonies this morning, and there was a woman on there. It was actually horror that I've experienced too. They disabled her cat. They paralyzed her cat from the waist down. They paralyzed her cat from the waist down. Does that sound familiar? Isn't that what they did to Rex? A perfectly healthy cat? They paralyzed him from the waist down. He couldn't walk. He couldn't eat. He couldn't get to the litter box. He was pawing and clawing. It was horrible. Yeah, I filmed it. I videotaped it. It's on my channel. You do search for Rex. You'll see what they did to him, of course. I can't post all the videos and photos of him because it's too graphic. The same with most of my cats. Some of it is just too graphic. But this is off the charts despicable. And I want to thank the person also who mentioned her targeting when she was here in Kentucky. She's at least the third or fourth, maybe even the fifth person that I spoke to with regard to targeting in Kentucky being off the charts. Why do you think that is, folks? Why do you think some states are worse than others? I'd really like to hear your feedback. Do you think it has to do with the people living here? Do you think it has to do with the education level? Do you think it has anything to do with the culture? Do you think it has anything to do with the politics, the people who run the show? I mean, obviously people are targeted in every state. Actually, most countries across the globe. But I do hear that it differs from state to state and town to town. So why do you think that Kentucky is off the charts for quote-unquote gang stalkings or Zetsung targeting? Because of the people who've been targeted in Kentucky, they've all left Kentucky. And I am going to get into the best places to live and stuff. I've been wanting to do that for a few days. But these criminals keep sending radio frequencies to me at night, when I settle down here after I eat. And they literally put me to sleep. I go from being completely awake to completely asleep from radio frequencies The tinnitus in my ears is so loud. I mean, I could probably even record it. It's that loud. It has to be very harmful. It's very stressful. It creates anxiety. I've never experienced anxiety in my life. Like, I'm not an anxious type of person. But when things are being done externally to you intentionally, it's deliberate, it's disgusting, it's despicable, it's criminal. But anyway, yeah, it's stupid perp tricks. They're immature, they're dumb, it's a psychological operation, it's extremely sneaky, they're thieves. They're thieves. And I'm just making my list and checking it twice because, you know, when you file for insurance claims and stuff, it's usually per incident. If I were to file per incident here, I'd have an incident every day. I mean, it's got to be over $50, $60, maybe even $70,000 at this point with the destruction of my furniture. There are no words to describe the level of asset stripping, damage to the property and thefts, vandalism, and of course, harm to innocent animals. You can't put a price on that. But I will be filing a claim because now the total exceeds what my deductible would be by a significant amount of money. And I want it on record. I want it on record that items are being stolen. And I want the proof. I want the proof. I want it written. I want the evidence of what is happening here in eastern rural Kentucky. It doesn't matter who's doing it. The fact that it's being done is criminal. And it's not just because of the economy. Why would somebody steal a bunch of books? Most of the people around here are goddamn illiterate. Those books were stolen because of the subject matter. They didn't want the information shared. And 2 of them were actually invaluable. You can't find them anymore. Which means that they're a lot more valuable. And I will place a significant amount of value on the books that were stolen. And I will file my claim, including all the birds that were murdered here and they were stolen. The birds were stolen by a neighbor's dog. That's right. Maybe they'll just call up their insurance company and negotiate. But anyway, yes, that's what my plan of action is going to be. Because I'm tired of having my belongings stolen right out of my house. These agents, these provocateurs, and it's not just the neighbors, folks. These are paid agents, fusion center operatives. They're slick. They've got cloaking devices. They hide out behind my buildings. I'll go in one building, they're hiding behind another one, run in and out of my house. They've got keys to everything. They're criminals. They're the ones with the security clearances. Yeah, the ones that are on hold for a year. The ones who are PEDOs, murderers, you know, the rapists and stuff. They've got security clearances, yeah. Yep. And they're the ones that are breaking into your house. They're the ones that are trespassing. They're the ones vandalizing. They're the ones that are flying drones over your property and dropping toxins on your grass. They're the ones that are spreading smart dust that you can see under a black light in your home. You know that it's smart dust when it's blue, green, red, sparkly. And what about all the yellow drippy stuff that they'll spray around your property? Some moron on Quora said, oh, it must be somebody missing the urinal. They're urinating. It's like, I'm thinking this guy's an idiot. Like, one, I don't use a urinal. Like, I'm a woman. I don't have anything that sprays anywhere. Especially on my ceiling. This is being done to us. And these are chemicals that interact with the moisture in your shower. Same thing at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan, New Jersey. Under a black light, you could see it all over the ceiling of my bathroom, the tiles. Yeah, the bathroom that's never used. Yeah, the hallway bathroom that's never used. Sprayed everywhere. But anyway, I'm happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing well. It's raining here in eastern Kentucky. And I will be putting out a video about the best places to move to. Now, I'm going to say this has nothing to do with your being targeted or not. This is just for regular people, but you might want to keep it in mind. Some of it has to do where, what do you call them? Nuclear power plants are located across the United States, which would be targets for criminals, that are being ushered in through the borders, etc. But I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's doing well. And please leave a comment down below on if this has happened to you. Have they stolen your targeting books? Have they stolen valuable things from you? Because a lot of people say, oh, no, they only steal like $5 or $10 items. Well, I beg to differ. They've stolen things worth hundreds of dollars each. And you can't put a price tag on an animal, a pet. But I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to have my second cup of coffee, and I hope everybody's doing well. And thank you all for your comments and questions and for sharing this information. I really appreciate it. Also, anybody who wants to provide a written testimony, I will read it on my channel. I've already posted 2. It's called Targeting Testimony Stories. And you can write a sentence, a paragraph, when your targeting began, who you think is involved, why do you think you're in the program, do you think you were a random person, did you piss somebody off, were you married to a cop? Yeah, I've heard that one a few times. Divorce somebody, have a bad lawyer, come out of a relationship with somebody in a position of authority. The list is endless. But you can tell me, if you have pets, what happened to your pets, if things were stolen from you, how your stalking began, how you became aware of it. You have cars following you, rude people, you know the drill, folks. How you became aware of it, what year. I'm very interested to hear about what year it was, because it seems like there are a lot of people after the Patriots Act, but of course there were definitely a lot of people before that time, but it seems like more and more younger people, 20s and 30s were placed on after the Patriot Act. But I look forward to your comments. Please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody. Signing off for now.